What better way to celebrate Halloween than to go run through the woods? I don't know what they're doing. We're halfway up the mountain. Hasn't been like that before. Wait, is that snow? This is epic. Hey everyone, welcome to another video. So I just found out I am officially signed up for one of the hardest trail ultramarathons that this country has to offer. It all started a few months ago when I decided I wanted to run an ultramarathon, and since we live in the mountains, I decided to look for local trail races I could sign up for. And I found one that was only 10 minutes from our house. So I signed up, but the race isn't until next May, so I signed up and then didn't think much of it. From there, I was still in marathon prep at that time. Fast forward to today, when I'm starting to look and plan a base phase and start training for this ultramarathon, and I do a little bit more research, and lo and behold, apparently the race, which is called Crest for the Quest, is considered one of the hardest 50Ks in the country. It's definitely the hardest on the East Coast, and I believe it has the record for the most elevation gain of any 50K race in the country. It is about 12,000 feet of total elevation gain, which for reference, if you were to climb Mount Everest from the base camp to the peak, is about 11,500 feet. So, to put that in perspective. So yeah, apparently I am signed up for one of the hardest 50Ks in the country, and I'm super excited. So if you are interested in this journey, please consider liking, subscribing. I plan to document everything as I train and prepare for the hardest 50K in the East. And in today's video, I realized I need to start getting back out on the trails. So we're gonna jump back into the trails with a good trail run, and I hope you enjoy the video. Breakfast, I've made some pumpkin bread and we drizzled some honey on it, and then we have some decaf coffee. And then on the way to the trail, we'll have our first caffeine with G&M Sport Plus. So that's breakfast. Now we're going to do our Bible study, reading through Philippians, and then we'll head to the trail. All right, so we are off to the trail on the road. The sun is starting to peak up. The morning is here. And what better way to celebrate Halloween than to go run through the woods? So, all right, we've arrived at the trail, and it seems like everything is still normal and I can park here. There goes some animal. There goes a deer. We're here. We're in the woods. Happy Halloween. Let's go run.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up!
Mile 1, 17:30. climbed about 700 feet so far.
It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Mile 2, 19 minutes, about 1,500 feet up. Halfway there, elevation-wise and mile-wise.
When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
This is different. This is all cleared out. Hasn't been like that before. You can see. I don't know what they're doing. We're halfway up the mountain. It looks like there's another trail. Maybe they're making another way up. I don't know. It's beautiful though. Quiet. That's nice. All right, let's go run. Wait, is that snow? Nope. But it's pretty. Not snow. That's okay. Thinking we might see some. Maybe at the top.
I'm so gone. No, I'm never turning back. I won't stop. I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so
Mile 3, 1730, almost 2,000 feet of total ascent.
You will never see me crack.
It's pretty.
If you get in my way, you gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack.
All right, we found a little bit of snow and ice. Look at this. It's not much, but it's definitely a dusting. And it is Halloween. What a great way to kick off the Christmas season, because I am one of those people that lumps Christmas and Thanksgiving into one big Christmas season. So November till January 1st. Merry Christmas. Mile 4, 21 minutes and just under 3,000 feet climbed. Almost to the top. Look at that. Winter Wonderland. Top of the mountain. Wow. This is epic. Oh, look at that tree. Welcome to the top, the snowy top, a 3,000 foot climb to find the first snow of the season. That's pretty cool. Let's head back down and go to work. That's pretty good. We're kind of coming off of a good break from running after the marathon and dealing with fatigue, so this is kind of my first big long run type effort. Just trying to start working in some trails early, but trying to keep it lighter if possible, so maybe I actually pushed it a little too much there, but I took some good breaks, some good power hiking. Going up, we did like 1 minute of running, 1 minute of hiking, off and on all the way up, and then we kind of tried to keep it relatively easy coming down, because the descents, those are what will really tear your legs up. So normally I have we're gonna start driving. Normally I do, parking brake was on. Normally I do a strength training session Friday afternoon, when we're actually here Friday afternoons. but with this run being pretty strength heavy for the descending, a lot of impact, I think we're just gonna try to keep it light, maybe do some foam rolling later. So that was the workout, that was the run, the first mountain run in this new series as I'm building and training for my first mountain 50K, Quest for the Crest. Why I picked this one? Mainly because it's just in my hometown. Did I realize it was considered one of the hardest 50Ks in the country? No, I did not realize that, but we're gonna do it anyways. So what better way to, I mean, they say go big or go home, so that's what we're doing. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you want to follow along on my journey for training for the hardest 50K in the East, then consider liking, subscribing, and until next time, run with joy.